Okay, so sorry about that. I was going to start about an hour ago, but instead I decided that I needed to go through and make sure that all my settlements were in good shape. This one now wants more defense. This is the castle. But we don't need to worry about that for now because we're about to begin the Old Guns mission. And I don't know how well it's going to work. We're gonna... So, yeah. We're going to do this quest, and then we can build the, like, giant-ass artillery fire thing. And I don't really know how well it really works out, but anyways, yeah. We're going to do this quest. There's a giant-ass sentry bot down there, and I'm not really sure how we're going to handle it. We're going to basically lead her down there. I'll disarm all the mines. And we'll have mines in our inventory from that. And then beyond that, it may be possible to... we may have to do a little... you know... a little Kellogg action with the mines. Use this guy to offload some of this incredibly gigantic shit. I don't have any mini nukes, or I could put the mini nuke on her and she would take care of that fucking robot post-haste. She might be bent. Well, the radiation damage doesn't do anything to the robots, it only does it to people. So, let's start by taking all of the things that may be useful to me. And then we'll continue by offloading the shit that is definitely not useful to me. I'm gonna try those out on that guy. Because she's gonna have a hell of a time trying to take that guy out. Should give this to one of the Minutemen. That thing we don't need. We probably don't need that anymore either, but... you know, I just don't have that many... yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't have that much need for most of this shit, you know. He has a lot to barter with, actually. It's kind of impressive. Alright. The only other thing I can think of that we probably don't need is this stuff. And that's it. Let's keep some of these. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. I said that's fine. All I really wanted to do was pick somebody like this guy and just give him the super cool irradiated pipe rifle. You don't need this, that. And while we're tricking you out particularly, why don't you go ahead and put that on as well? That's a hell of a look. Alright. Pro shit. Congratulations. You're my new big dick. You're the big dick around here. Minuteman probably would have been set up for it, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna gather up a bunch of shit going through this anyways. Let's see. She's all, oh, look at that. You already cleared it. And I can't pacify or disable the robot. Maybe I could hack it with a master, but probably not. Quick save right there. Ronnie Shaw, you don't know. You're about to pop a frag mine. I don't remember if there's even Mirelurks in here or what the deal is. If there's Mirelurks, maybe we can work it out, but there's cannonballs in here. Bags of cement are useful. Cannonballs. I don't remember if we can scrap these for steel or if they're just... It's kind of weird because they're ammunition, so they weigh nothing. So I'm just carrying around a... Dumbass. I don't know what the fuck you just did, but knock that shit off. Ronnie Shaw, you're gonna have a hard time with this guy if you can't take out a glowing radroach. I think probably the best option would be to, if we encounter things like Mirelurks or radroaches or whatever, to pacify them. Well, actually, you kind of come out on the other side, don't you? So it's not like I can use the one guy against the other guy. But Ronnie Shaw can't be killed. I know that shit for sure, so it's just gonna have to be up to her. And we're gonna have a lot of this shit during this portion of the playthrough, which is too bad, because watching somebody shoot something is usually pretty buttfuck boring. Especially when she's not shooting it. There's a frag mine. If I had something better than... If we found something that was better than what she was using, I could pickpocket it onto her, but I don't see anything quite like that, so... And it may be that I can just go past this thing without too much trouble. Yeah, it's too dark in here for that thing. She can fight it if she wants to, but going through the... Well done. I was going to say, she can do it if she wants to, but we can just go through the door and then she'll follow us. One would think that fusion core would be useful for us for something, but... Who knows, man? Anything else in here? No, just more mines. Mines forever. Actually, let's do a full save right here. One of ours, huh? Oh no. Well, I'm probably not going to be able to hack this computer. Let's go back to this shit. Let's see just how she does. My guess would be not very well. Let's see. He can't heal. So let's start by Just seeing how he does with that. Oh, God. Yeah, we're gonna have to lay down a bunch of this shit and see. Let's lay down a bunch of them. God damn it. I gotta figure out a better way to get him to land on a bunch of mines. It's not that I think that we need to... Oh, God. That didn't even do half the damage to him that I thought it was going to do. See, we could just stop and wait for her to go through and kill everything. Well, that's one way to kill yourself. Let's just see if I can let him take that damage and hide. Nope. Not from that direction. Let's try the other direction. I mean, damage is damage. If we can lay him out with all these mines, that'd be great. How's he doing? Not even half damage yet. We have to lose this guy. This is just the amount of damage that I can do to him with this shit. That's all I can really hope for. So... That's actually a really shitty place for mines. Because I have nowhere to bypass him. Does that make sense? We have the red light so we can see where he's looking. That's much better. Okay. That didn't work because Ronnie Shaw somehow popped him. And I want this one, and that one, please. Oh, fucker. Okay. You want to fight that bitch? Go ahead and fight her. I wish you could just pickpocket the fusion core out of the robot, but that's a whole nother thing. Where is Ronnie Shaw? Where is she? There she is. So he's not quite dead. Yeah. We're going to basically have to wait for her to do the rest of that damage. I could hit it with a pulse mine, or a pulse grenade as well. I guess. But it's going to be a minute for her. So let's come back here and let her kind of follow me through this shit. She'll eventually come back here. I know that ain't shit, but I'd probably do more damage just shooting at him with the laser musket. But the important thing is that she gets the kill, not me. Right now I'm just sitting at 0 kills, level 33, 34. And I am to the molecular level quest, as well as let's see here. Oh, I can't pickpocket her while she's fighting. So it's okay, not a big deal. Oh god, that was a big deal. Well, he's having a hard time finding me. She's not doing a search pattern. I'm pretty sure that computer is not it's not possible to activate it. How's he doing, by the way? See, he's not quite, but almost dead. It's just going to take her a little bit longer to kill him. I just wanted to whittle him down a little bit. It's not the most passive thing to do, but my definition of pacifism is simply this. 0 kills. 0 everything on the stats. That involves not using the console or a mod or something. Vanilla game, 0 kills. That's the optimum goal. Atta girl. Now, did that count as my kill? It did give me some experience. Dupe. 0. Well, he's dead now. Way to go. Alright, yeah, see, it's inaccessible, even if I wanted to use it. If you guys are watching this and you'd like to talk to me, I can see the chat, all my analytics and all that shit, so just let me know if you have any questions, if you want to know where I'm at, if you want to know what the fuck I'm doing, just let me know. Or if you just want to say hi and talk to me about cats or whatever, that's cool too. Well, I'm just going to grab up everything and stick it in the storage or whatever. Give the general outfit to Preston Garvey. Yeah? What the fuck are you doing down here? That's weird. Ooh, I'm a general. Ooh, General McCann. General McCann. I love you, Ronnie. Uh, uh, uh. Oh God, I've lost it. I've gone fucking wrong. Okay, sorry. Oh. Goddamn radiation bullshit. Get out of the way, Ronnie. Let's see. Give me all of the things. I hate Tesla bullshit. Yes, I did. I wish you had more. Let's see. This is great. Okay. Now I'm overburdened. Kind of a bummer. Let's just drop that. Carry it with us outside. Now, do you think it's wise that I give somebody in here a fat man and a fucking thing? I should give it... Oops. I was going to say I should give it to Sturgis. And that probably would not end well. Store all the damn junk. Alright, Ronnie Shaw, talk to me. Okay. I kind of like the artillery to be right here. That's just me. I mean, this is obviously where it's supposed to be, you know. Pretty good. I don't know how far down you can go. You can go to the first step. That's well assigned. Now, who is just walking around doing not a goddamn thing? I mean, I kind of set you guys up to feed each other. You seem legit. You do that. Let's find one other guy. Let's do this guy. Okay. One other thing. Where's the courser? That's fucking hilarious because there's 32 beds and 8 people. What do you fucking need 2 naps a day and different beds each? I got something for you, my friend. You can take this thing around. You know what's fun about assigning settlers with shit like this? The thing that's funny about it is that they don't run out of ammunition. If they have 1 bullet, that's enough. That's enough forever and ever. If you give them a minigun with 5mm bullets, it'll go bananas. Thank you. I'm going to answer some questions really fast. Thank you, Mr. H3H. I did also think it was impossible when I first started, but I've been doing it non-stop since the game came out, and I think I've got it all worked out. If you want to know how I got past the 7 raiders in the museum, I'll tell you. I didn't actually kill them, per se. So, how it works is, the game has to have all of those raiders be dead. And Preston Garvey's gun doesn't do any damage. So, if you've gotten the Pacify perk right at the beginning of the game, you go in there, you try to do a pacifist run, you pacify all the guys, and what ends up happening is they don't do anything. He won't unlock the door. And you're like, bullshit, fuck you, Bethesda, and then you beat them all to death, and then you quit. Well, what you can do is, later on in the game, come back to that quest, pacify them, incite them all to attack and kill each other until there's only one guy left, and then now here's the tricky bit. You take a companion in there when there's one guy left, take the companion to about halfway through the museum, and then dismiss them. So now you've got a friendly character walking back through the museum to go to the door. And then you go up, grab the raider by leading him out towards your companion. Your companion kills the last raider, and voila, the door is open. That's not even close to the hardest thing you have to do. Without a doubt, the hardest thing you have to do to kill somebody without killing somebody in this game is the fight with Kellogg. Without a doubt. So I hope that answers your question. Let's talk to Runny Shaw. Now, technically speaking, you could get to this point as soon as you get the insight, the second part of the pacify, intimidation, whatever perk, and not do any of the main quest line. But actually, I'm all the way up to the molecular level. I hate radio freedom. All right. So, you know what's one thing that really bums me out? I don't know if you can get any more of these. I would love to play a game where the first thing you do is join the Minutemen, and all you do is work on the settlements, because the settlements are very time-consuming. They take up a lot of attention, and it's sort of distracting from the rest of the game. But it wouldn't be if you had artillery in every single settlement. Here's why: because once you have artillery in every settlement, you can bombard any point on the map. It covers everything. You throw a smoke grenade, hell rains down, and then you go inside. It'd be super duper cool to be able to take out, like, all kinds of shit doing that. I think you could, I'm not sure, but I think you could put an artillery in, like, Hangman's Alley, and once you go to the top of Trinity Tower, I think you could throw a smoke grenade up there, and it would bombard the top of the Trinity Tower, because it's considered to be outside. Yeah, the companion kills thing was discovered during the first pacifist playthrough that I did that didn't end up being pacifist. What happened was, oh my god, did you see how hard I threw that thing? I knocked a fucking truck over. I got strength 1. I whipped that fucking smoke grenade into that thing. Anyway, sorry, distracted. So I've already gone through the game entirely, streaming the whole time. Yeah, and there may have been people who caught that, but I didn't put any of the videos up on YouTube yet, because what happened was I backed the Institute for that playthrough, and the Institute takes you to a mission in the railroad where you have to kill all of the generals in the railroad. And there's nothing else you can do about it. It simply will not let you avoid it. If you let them kill each other, if you take your companion down and release them and let the companion kill people, whatever it takes, it doesn't matter. The game will consider them essential up until you pull the trigger on them. So I had to kill 6 guys for that playthrough, and I felt like shit because I have been like cracking this for months. Well, for what, a month and 10 days? 40 days. 40 days of doing this shit. So instead, I started over because I'd never beaten the game before. I had no idea what I was in for. So I started over after actually looking through the quest lines on like the Wikia page, and I think this is probably the better way to go about it. I don't think the Minutemen, if you back the Minutemen, I don't think they ever attempt to get you to kill Brotherhood of Steel or the Railroad, or even by shooting people in the Institute or whatever. So that's why we're going through this right now.